guys, it's Nicole in Nesting Haven. Today I'm going to do something a little different. Something I've been wanting to do for a long time is share with you some of the items that have been selling in my antique booth. Now, I just tried to find some items that I sold that I had pictures of or was able to locate pictures of, just so I could kind of give you guys a little bit of an idea of items that do sell in my booth and for about how much. Now, this month I had everything in my booth at 20% off. I originally only had it going for 2 weeks for the sale as I was transitioning into fall. But I just ended up leaving the sale up. It was fine, and I think it helped me a little bit. Um, but I had sales, all through the month, so I don't know. I might have got away with my newer stuff that I put in that I didn't really want at 20% off necessarily. I might have got away with getting rid of the 20% off and selling them for what I was asking, but it's fine. They got a little bit better deal and I still made money. So the first item that I'm going to show you is this flower pitcher here. This is something I actually had on hand, so I don't remember how much I originally paid for it. I know I had thrifted it at some point, so I'm sure it was only $1 or $2. But I had this marked for 10, so with the 20% off, I sold it for $8. I think that's a little on the low side for it, but nonetheless, I think, that's a pretty good profit because I really don't think I paid much for it at all. Now these roosters I picked up in a set of 6 for $1 total at a yard sale this summer. And I only put 2 in the booth because I didn't want to, I just felt weird putting all 6 in at once. I sold one of these. I had them marked at $4.50 a piece. So with a 20% discount, they got it for $3.60. So I think I averaged out that I only paid 16 cents a piece for these. So, that's not too bad of a profit. Now this is one of the items that I'm a little mad at myself for keeping the 20% sale going as I was transitioning in my new items because I wanted $12 for this, but I ended up only getting $9.60 for it with the 20% off that I was running there. So I only paid $3 for this at Goodwill recently. You guys might have seen that haul. So, I mean, that's still, about a little over $6 profit, which isn't, horrible, but I definitely would have liked that other, about $3 more dollars that I feel like I really could have got for it had I not run the sale that long. So one thing that's nice about having an antique booth is it's a great place to dump stuff that you're decluttering yourself. This is something I actually picked up this past Easter season that I was intending to put into my garden for, decoration and kind of help to keep some of the critters out of it, but we ended up doing a big garage build this summer instead where my garden originally was, and I just didn't have time to deal with gardening, so I had tossed this in the booth and I kind of forgot about it, and when I started redoing my booth for the fall season, I happened to see it, down on the bottom shelf, and it's so funny because I almost grabbed it and pulled it off the shelf just to get it out that day, but I don't know, I just okay, I have enough stuff to, put in the car for now, so I just left it, and it's funny, the next time I had gone back, it ended up selling, so that was pretty hilarious, because it had been in there for, quite a while, like 4 or 5 months now, so I thought that was pretty neat that sold. Now, I think I paid $5.99 for it at Christmas Tree Shop, and it sold, I put 9 on it, so it sold for $7.20, so I mean, I still made a few bucks off of it, even though I, paid up for it because I, had wanted it for myself for the garden. I didn't thrift it or anything, so, I still made a little profit off it, so I'm happy. So I ended up selling one of my Calvin and Hobbes books that I picked up earlier this summer for 50 cents. I picked up a group of them at a yard sale for 50 cents a piece, and I had asked you guys if you thought I should sell them individually or kind of, tie them up and sell them off together. Most of you said to try to sell them together, and I kind of felt that way too. They were just a little awkward in size. They were all kind of various sizes, so I just kind of priced them all the same at $6.99 a piece and just put them kind of in a basket displayed in my booth together. Only this one sold, and at 20% off, so it was $5.59 is what they paid for it. I think I'm actually going to pull them out of the booth and see if I can sell them as a lot on Facebook Marketplace. Since they've been in the booth for a few months now and they're not really moving. And if, no one's interested in Marketplace, I'll probably go ahead and try to figure out how to tie them up and put them in the booth for the upcoming Christmas season. Maybe someone will buy them for a gift. Now this rooster I paid $3 for at a yard sale this summer. I knew it would be a great sale for me in the booth. I had priced it at $15.99, but I did have that 20% off going on, so I ended up selling it for $12.79. So I still made just about $10 off of it in profit, so still a super deal. Now this sign, you guys might remember, I picked up at the awesome Hobby Lobby clearance sale that was just going on about a month ago. I paid $2.80 for this. I put it in the booth for $15.99, so I ended up getting $12.79 for it. So I made a $10 profit on it, and I'm happy with that. I actually picked up 2 of these, and I kept one for myself, but yeah, I knew that would sell no problem. Now this is something I wanted to experiment with, selling some smaller style handbags. I actually picked this up on the Joom app with free shipping for $2.73. So I only put $5.99 on it because, again, I was just trying to feel out if something like this would even sell in my booth. I bought 2 of these and I sold one for $4.79. So I don't think that's too bad. I mean, I only made a couple bucks off of it, but it's something I'll definitely consider picking up for cheap and reselling in the future. This is a cute little floral chest that I picked up earlier in the yard selling season, I believe. I think I got it in yard sale. It was either the yard sale or Goodwill. I know I paid $1 for it anyways. And I had it priced at $14.99 and I ended up selling it for $11.99. So that was a super good profit for me. And I'll always pick up anything like this because I know they're going to sell. It's a useful item and it's, a pretty to look at, so they have no problem selling. Now, what you're looking at is the wooden slices of a ball there in the center. I picked this up as part of a huge, fill a bag for $1 haul I did at a church rummage sale. I got a ton of stuff there, so I would guess maybe I paid about 5 cents for it. I wasn't really sure what to do with it. But I knew it was kind of a cool piece, so I just went ahead and threw it in the booth. I priced it at $8.50, and I ended up getting $6.75 for it, so, that's pretty good. So sometimes in my booth, I have these weird spaces on my wall that I always want to fill, so I do pick up Dollar Tree pictures to use in those spaces, and I'll also use them in backdrops sometimes, so like roosters or something, put something kind of farmhouse behind it just to kind of help the roosters pop out to sell those. And they do sell, guys. This one right here, the sailboat picture, I priced at $6.50 and it sold for $5.20 and it came from the Dollar Tree. So a little update on my soap sales. I've been selling about 5 to maybe 10 a month consecutively each month. So they do trickle out. They're not a huge seller. I've sold plenty at $5 a pop, but this month I had at 20% off, so I did sell 5 bars for $4 a piece. So these it's hard to say because it depends on the scent of how much it costs, but I say around $1.30 a bar is what my cost is. And and I made I sold them for $4 a piece, so it's not a horrible profit, because you buy them in bulk and the more you sell, it gets up there, and it definitely helps bring people into the booth because they can, smell it, and it kind of just attracts them to the booth, which is kind of the whole idea behind it, and it's, a bonus to make a little extra off it to help with the booth rent. So that's going to do it for my sales for August in my antique booth, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do like this type of video, please let me know below if you're interested in me doing another one like this. I can definitely do one for you for my September sales, and maybe even catch up on some of my past sales from other months. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you next time.